Let's move on to the stadium. Brawl's target test, in my mind, was a good choice. Multi-man fights were done right as well. The only thing I have an issue with is that it's missing a mode from the original Smash Brothers. Take a guess. That's right, board the platforms. That made classic mode so much fun to go through. And the trophy drop minigame from Melee, that was fun too. I don't know why they took it out. Why can't we have those in the next Smash? Now that I'm done with single player, let's move on to multiplayer. The first thing that bothered me about it was the size of the stages. Compare Fox's ship from the original Smash. Now look at Brawl's. They got smaller as they went on. Also, I will say that some of the stages are a little too hazardous. By that, I mean the stage killed me a lot. This is the reason people only liked Final Destination, because it didn't kill you. What they need to do is to give us the option to turn stage hazards on and off. So that way, we won't be stuck on Final Destination by pro smashers. Let's move on to the characters. When the first trailer for Brawl was unveiled, we saw this guy. Pit. Some people recognized him, most didn't. I didn't. So I did some research on him. I looked at Wikipedia, saw some YouTube gameplay, and I, like many others, got interested in more of Nintendo's old franchises. Basically, what they just did was take an unknown character and make him popular. The same thing happened for Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem was relatively unknown outside of Japan. But what happened when Roy and Marth were included in SSBM? People got interested in more of Nintendo's games. So what they need to do is bring back an old franchise character and revamp him for Smash. Like, say, Chrono, maybe? Or Simon Belmont? I don't know. Another thing they did right with Brawl was the inclusion of Snake. With Snake, Metal Gear fans were instantly drawn into Brawl. So what they need to do for the next Smash is include a famous character from a powerful franchise. Like, say, Mega Man, maybe? Or Cloud? I'll give you a second to find your socks that just blew off. Yeah, I said it. I want Cloud in the next Smash Bros. 1, it'll draw Final Fantasy fans in. And 2, who says I have to play as Cloud? I want to help that emo cut himself. I know what you're thinking, but he wasn't on a Nintendo. He was in Chain of Memories. His moveset could be a clone of Ike's, as they have similar fighting styles. There, I said it. I like clones. Believe it or not, clones don't hinder Smash. They actually help it. It encourages Hal to put in more characters. Although, I will say that making Fox, Falco, and Wolf have the same moveset was a bad idea. A very bad idea. Besides having the same moveset, they also had the same final smashes. Lacking in the originality department there. Which brings me to my next topic. Final smashes. If you break it down, some final smashes are transformations, and others are super attacks. So, why can't we have both? Let me give an example. White Link gets a Smash Ball. He can either use the Triforce Slash, or he can use it to transform himself into the Fierce Deity. This can work for Red Link too. He can get the Twilight Princess Magic Armor. Or Blue Link, who can get the Zora Armor. Another example is Black Sonic. He gets a Smash Ball and can either use it to do a special attack, like, say, Sonic Overdrive from Sonic Heroes, or, since he's got the black costume on, he can use it to become Dark Sonic. Alright, I'm done with my Final Smash conspiracy theory. Now let's move on to the little extras, starting with the Stage Creator. Stage Creator was a great idea. It just wasn't what we thought it would be. We needed more pieces, and they limited how you could place them. So basically, we just need to be given more to work with, and more room to work with. Secondly, the sticker sheets and taking pictures of trophies. I ask you, did anyone use these at all? Oh. Okay. Did anyone use these more than once? I thought so. Speaking of unnecessary things, let's talk about the masterpieces. Why can't Nintendo just release demos or trial versions like any other company? And the final point of this rant? Tripping! Please remove the tripping! Well, as said by Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that.